Imagine walking into a luxury car dealership, eyeing a six-figure ride, only to be told, without even being asked, that you probably can't afford it. But what happens when the person being dismissed is actually the one who owns it all? Stay till the end, because this story has a twist that will leave you speechless. Daryl pulled up to Prestige Motors, one of the most exclusive luxury car dealerships in Scottsdale, Arizona. He parked in the back, stepping out of his modest SUV. No chauffeur, no designer suit, just a gray hoodie, worn jeans, and sneakers. The moment he walked inside, the energy in the showroom shifted. Salespeople exchanged glances, their eyes scanning his outfit before quickly returning to their conversations. Daryl had expected this. After all, today's visit was a test. Then she appeared, Susan, a senior sales manager with an air of authority and a sharp gaze that missed nothing. With a clipboard tucked under her arm and a polite but tight-lipped smile, she approached him. "Can I help you?" Her tone was courteous, but there was an unmistakable edge. Daryl smiled, just looking around. Her eyes flickered with doubt. "Are you shopping for a car?" Daryl nodded casually. "Something like that." Susan hesitated, then delivered a rehearsed response. "Well, we cater to a very specific clientele here. Most of our inventory requires pre-qualification." Daryl raised an eyebrow. "You're assuming I'm not qualified?" Her smile tightened. "I'm just trying to save you some time." Susan subtly nudged him toward a more budget-friendly selection, handing him a list of pre-owned vehicles. Not a single luxury car on it. Daryl took the list, glanced over it, then folded it and slid it into his pocket. "Appreciate the effort," he said smoothly. Susan exhaled as if relieved. "Honestly, it's better to be upfront. Prestige Motors isn't for everyone." Daryl let out a soft chuckle. "Honest, huh? How about this? You let me speak to the owner." Susan blinked. "The owner? That's right. Think you can make that happen?" Her patience cracked. "The owner doesn't just drop by for casual visits." Daryl smiled. "Oh, I think they'd want to meet me." Susan was losing patience. "Sir, if you're serious about buying a car, we can schedule an appointment. Otherwise what?" Daryl's voice was still calm, but now there was an unmistakable shift in energy. Susan squared her shoulders. "I'll have to ask you to leave." Instead, Daryl pulled out his phone. "No problem. I'll call them myself." Susan's confidence wavered. Who are you calling?" Daryl held up a finger. "Just a moment." He turned slightly, speaking into the phone. "Hey, it's me. I'm at the dealership. Think you could drop by?" Susan's face paled as he slipped the phone back into his pocket. "They'll be here shortly." Minutes later, the main doors swung open. In walked a sharply dressed man in a navy suit, his presence commanding immediate attention. "Mr. Carter," he said with a warm smile, "so good to see you." Daryl shook his hand. "Thanks for coming, Alex." The entire showroom froze. Susan's clipboard nearly slipped from her hands. "Mr. Carter?" Alex, the dealership's regional director, turned to her. "Susan, I see you've already met our new owner." Her breath hitched. "Owner?" Daryl met her gaze, his expression unreadable. "That's right. As of last month, this dealership belongs to me." Silence. Heavy. Unavoidable. Minutes later, in the conference room, the dealership staff sat stiffly, waiting. Susan was among them, her usual confidence shattered. Daryl stood at the head of the table, hands in his pockets. "I came here today for a reason," he began, "to see how this place really operates when no one's looking." The employees exchanged uneasy glances. "What I experienced today was disappointing," Daryl continued. "Not just for me, but for every customer who walks through these doors and gets judged on their appearance rather than their ability." Susan shifted uncomfortably. I made a mistake," she admitted. "I misjudged you. I'm truly sorry." Daryl nodded. "I appreciate that, but this isn't just about me. It's about the culture we create here. Moving forward, this dealership will be known for respect, fairness, and treating every customer with dignity. No exceptions." The room fell silent, but this time it wasn't out of tension. It was the weight of realization settling in. And that, my friends, is a lesson we should all take to heart. Never judge a book by its cover, because you never know who might own the entire library. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more eye-opening tales, and let me know in the comments. Have you ever been judged unfairly? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.